This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1112 of Horse Tip Daily, your almost everyday morsel of helpful hints, useful facts, and practical techniques for horse folks. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip is an excerpt from the Horsemanship Radio Show. Show host Debbie Laux is joined by Katie Cunningham with some pointers on being 100% present with your horse. And we'll get right to our tip after this from equestriancollections.com. Well, hi, everybody. Coach Jen here from Horse Radio Network, and I'm with Debbie from equestriancollections.com. And once again, she's got our product of the week from equestriancollection.com. What have you got for us, Debbie?
Well, hi, Jen. First, I want to shout out to some of our fans out there who mention on their emails to Equestrian Collections that they they listen to the radio show and that they enjoy it. So keep those comments coming, and any suggestions, let me know. This week, I want to feature the Noble Outfitters Wound Care Large Animal Spray. This stuff works. It is so good, and we have it in 8-ounce and 5-ounce sizes. It's very safe. I mean, when we first had a rep come by, she puts it on her apples because she's allergic to stuff that they put on the apples in the store. It's food grade. It's safe for eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. And it doesn't, like in the winter, some of the similar items can't deal with the cold weather. This is fine in cold weather. And I'm telling you, it works. You know, I do a lot of trail riding, and my horse gets ticks, and I take them off every time. But sometimes they leave a little bite mark, and I have used this thing, and I'm telling you, overnight, one day he put a little boo-boo on his head at the hay bunk, at the round bale bunk, put this stuff on. By the next day, it was almost healed. I'm telling you, this stuff is great. I certainly recommend trying the Noble Outfitters Wound Care Large Animal Spray. Keep it around your farm. Use it on those little cuts and abrasions that come up, you know, when they hit themselves boo-boo and stuff like that. Excellent stuff. Give it a try.
There you go. Recommended from Debbie, who has lots of horses who are just as good at getting boo-boos as yours are. The Noble Outfitters Wound Care small and large animal. They have it in the foam and the spray at equestriancollections.com.
Next up, we have our trainer's tip from Katie Cunningham, who's an expat horse trainer from England originally all the way to Guatemala, and she is reducing violence for horses and their training there. And she's going to talk to us about tricks for being 100% present with your horse.
I would like to talk a little bit more about how we use our body when we're with our horse, more about observation of our body. I think that we can do more to prepare ourselves. If we're working with a starter or a remedial horse, it's really important to be calm. And we do talk about, you know, moving slowly and what have you, but I like to take it a little bit further and really try and get my energy down, or even I kind of try and send it down to the ground, you know, and get my breathing, you know, really into my core diaphragm.
Good. You do
breathing.
the diaphragmatic breathing.
That's right.
Real deep.
Real deep. And then I really try to get present with my horse. So I feel that if you're there 100% with your horse, and I literally say it out loud, I say, I see you and I'm here with you, then I feel like a lot of the problems are answered for you. Because sometimes we've got issues going on, but actually we're just not 100% focused on what's going on. And so we don't see what needs to be done. And if we're with our horse 100%, whether you're ridden or on the ground. So if I'm riding a dressage horse or show jumping or what have you, and I literally say out loud because I tend to forget, you know, because we all have a habit of thinking, what are we going to have for supper or what have you. And I literally do look down to the horse and say, I'm here with you. I see you. I'm right here with you. Then your whole sense, you can feel things going on so much more physically, but also you're just right there with your horse, and And then everything else slips away. And I also think that's one of the secrets and the joys of Join Up and the successes of Join Up is that when participants, particularly the kind of people that I work with, go into the round pen, it's maybe the only time in their life that they've been 100% present, like really, really focused because it's so intense for them. Mm-hmm. And that's why the information is just absorbed so intrinsically. Mm. And not, because half the time humans tend to go around thinking of 10 things at the same time. But we need to give what we're doing 100% attention, and then most of our problems will be answered.
That's excellent. Right? Excellent. So the horses are reading your intent, and you're creating an intention that is focused just on them.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful tip.
Yeah.
It's
not very technical, but I think that it applies to every situation, yeah?
Anytime you get around a horse?
Yeah.
No, that's brilliant. It's not discipline specific. It's horse specific.
Exactly.
I like that. Thanks, Katie.
Okay, my pleasure.
Well, there you have it. You can find links to today's guests, as well as lots more tips, at horsetipdaily.com. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.